Ooh. Good morning. Been a while since uploading on this channel, but we're doing stuff. You know, we're going outside. We are writing. The mic is still here. Same Guitar Hero mic from 11 years ago. So you know, some things will never change. Don't worry about that. We are diversifying our screen time. Yeah, we're even hydrating a lot more. So that's nice. Yeah. I have been perhaps pushed to consider other questionable practices, however. The most notable of which this past week or two being I don't like to use disgusting with second diction. I'd say admiration, renewed gusto, can-do attitude, devotion to Paradox Games 2013 release known as Europa Universalis 4. Yeah. We've all been there. It's summer, Steam sale comes, all the flashing green numbers, minus 60, minus 70, minus 90%. But does it spark joy? Does it bring comfort? Knowing that there'll be yet another 4 or 5 titles just chilling, collecting dust in your digital library. Why not just dive right back into something you know? The devil you know. Although this game has changed quite a lot in 9 years since I've owned it, there's definitely still value to be reaped. I still stay on double screened with an Roomba or some other stream on just to see if I can get a bit more insight, little things you just didn't know that you just learn in a random 2-hour video, you know? And yeah, perhaps the magic is that I'm able to just get fully engaged and just shut the world out for a few hours. Oh, it's my own preference. Coalition. The magic of content creators, especially in what is still relatively niche community, is that you've got quite a good spread. So you've got the Everlong content creators, you know, in their 30s now, alongside the up and coming history and other humanities students. And they all offer their own diverse approaches and little mini lessons you can learn about the game and European and other history in general. You see, the thing is, right? Everything I look at now is a trade good. Grapes. I understand trade. I understand politics a bit more. The colonial structures and how they could have been built. And I think there's definitely value to that. In the same way, we only call it an addiction if it's damaging or if it's something you gain no value out of. If it's not a craft you can build. But hey, I can now go on a tangent about how grapes kind of crash a country's economy or cause a geopolitical disaster. And I don't think I was as capable of doing that prior or 10 years ago, before I discovered this map simulator. Also, there's a lot of scope to develop one's other passions, bolstered by the enthusiasm one gains from playing such grand strategy games. I'm gonna do this by ear. Alongside fun moments like this, where I get to just be a musician who happens to play video games, I think the benefit of grand strategy games like EU4 is that it leaves a lot of space for quite important imaginative play. This is the world. October 1682. Colonialism is off in full force. The Commonwealth, effectively de facto Eastern Europe at this point, with nothing but an alliance with Sweden and France to save them from a coalition of what numbers over 20 nations. We look to the north, and here we find our player, Sweden, who has all but eradicated Denmark's presence in the region, down to one tiny island. However, in doing so, to avoid AE, I, the player, have perhaps given too much to Hamburg, with the hope that I could one day Diplo annex or take them over. And now Sealand, rightfully to be called, I can't remember the actual name, I'm not gonna lie to you, whether it's actually called in its native language, has a level 6 fort. Due to the very intricate mix of alliances throughout Europe, Sweden, the player, will have to actually make serious plans to mount what could be the most comprehensive amphibious assault in European history. Sweden is allied with Commonwealth, as previously mentioned. But Commonwealth now facing, as previously mentioned, the back of several countries, some of them allied to Hamburg, and still a very relevant but quite isolationist Russia to the east. It can only take one notable event to set off a chain. Now, you might have noticed the activate window sign in the corner. I think, given the history of Europe, especially Eastern Europe, and Windows, perhaps I've chosen not to interact with that at all and just play it safe. course, I'm playing as Sweden. Notably, Norway, I'm trying to keep AE down. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but I could have just wiped them off the map. So in my last war of Norway, I took basically everything except Trøndelag, because I had the highest development. I got Norway to release Iceland about 100 years ago, almost. And then gave Iceland this little corner. Fuglaf Fjordur. Long story short, we're trying to see by 1700 if I can get a proper amphibious assault and form the mighty Scandinavia. So, yeah. A lot to plan, but not too much to worry about. Really, is just the issue here is, right, my manpower is 48k, my force limit is 46k, so, you know, whatever, right? Somehow Hamburg, I don't know, is this cheats? Hamburg with this many provinces, unless they have levy en masse, I just don't know, have a total, like, what are we doing here? 46k stack. 16, 12, and 18. But hey, it's the 1680s where we're getting to the tail end of the mid game. Let's not obsess over that. I have the resources now to set up. I was bankrupt. I was going through so many things. Low crown land. You know, I have no air right now. Like we've been going through some struggles. Okay. Rebels about to pull up on my Clark. But we have a Commonwealth. If I wanted to attack them right now, does the Commonwealth join? The answer is yes. I honestly believe I become so obsessed with this game that I've actually had a dream about this. So, you know, about this very assault. So I've seen it. I've seen it happen. You know, like when they said about Walt Disney, like he died before Disneyland was finished. It's like, oh, I never got to see it. Nah, but he did see it. You know, in his vision or whatever the fuck in it. Just to give you an idea of what would happen, Austria is now at war with me, but also now at war with Commonwealth, who they were being guaranteed by about 5 minutes ago. Shit can change, man. Shit can change. You can literally be on a night out and all of a sudden you're at war with your boys. So, Hamburg. This fleet should die right now. Realistically, this fleet dies right now, right? We bring these stacks over here. We're gonna bring them here. This fleet's gonna wait here because there's 9 stack and have an amphibious assault on the left, right? This one's gonna come in here, off Skane, right? And then we'll see what the fuck happens from there. Nice. The new ally, the Vasa is an old infantry family's seat of Skane through the kingdom. Look on rest, -3. Need it. We've even got an heir to the throne. Yes, sex is very good. Wow. We'll call him. I don't know. DeMarcus. You know, DeMarcus Cousins. Is he still in the NBA? I don't know. I don't know. 141 Queen Consort. It will do. Better than nothing, right? Better than absolutely nothing. Let's find out what our personality trait is. Okay, we won a boat thing. They lost 9 ships. They're all trade ships. This is the key thing. I have an advantage. I have more galleys than they have galleys, and I've actually got a couple setups here. The thing is, Commonwealth can't beat all these guys. Like realistically, Commonwealth can literally beat them all up alone. I'm not even joking. Like this is the strongest Commonwealth I've ever seen. People are saying like Poland might actually be busted. Like all jokes aside, like I don't see a route out of this. So we can get 20k stack with the sorry, so many thoughts going on. We've got 20k stack we can recruit from the independent armies. Money is no object. 911, is that good enough? No. It only costs 4.5 ducats a month. I've got like 35 war taxes. Ka-ching, you know, join the war machine, lads. I could just form another army and then disband them, but bottom. They have no general. What the fuck is this? Anyway. Oh shit, pirates. Fuck. Meanwhile, the Netherlands is at war with England. Anyway, we are gonna go back into the port because what we need to do is get naval supremacy here, get them onto sea land. We get that locked up, and I think we win from there, right? Commonwealth has come. Oh, fuck's sake! King Ericsson is greedy. King Ericsson has decided that tax money is for him. Luckily, I'm a trading post, so as you can see, I earn double in trade than I do in tax. Can I call them to arms? In August, I can call them to arms, which is pretty hype. So we can get a nice little boost there. Should I wait till August? Yeah. Ah, we're here now. Fuck it. Ericsson will stay here, but we're gonna get another leader. Please don't be shit. Oh! Oh, he's a 3-6. 1-2. Ah! Woo! They don't build them like that, fam. They do not build them like that. Norway doesn't like me, so it's just gonna chill here in his whatever the fuck, right? But hey, we're in war together, my friend. We send Skane in first, then we send in this army, and then we'll get an amphibious assault with this army to come around and sweep the rest of this, because these are all just level. No, this is level 6. We're holding. This is level 6. So we'll have to actually jump an island hop to get there, and then we take the capital. It'll take a month. But I think this is very winnable. No one can casually walk in to Skagerrak or the Southern Norwegian Sea without being a bit peak. Now that I have the requisite ships of waging war. Hamburg, Austria, Bremen, Lübeck. Let's go for it. Let's start the siege. Siege has started. There's not enough men. We need to send more men. Many men. We need to send many men. Many men. Commonwealth. No one can actually look at Commonwealth and actually beat them. Theoretically, Commonwealth is basically unplayable. It's why Ottomans haven't done shit. It's why Russia can't go further than this line because they're not allowed to, and Russia just won't win eventually. This is the reality of the situation. This is a 10k stack against us. I should be able to win this, and with them coming in, I should be able to stop. But bang. Okay, I lost. A lot of good men died just there. It is what it is. But I think most of them are mercenaries, you know. Inshallah. Inshallah, most of them are mercenaries. But they can't chase me. They can't. We're just gonna chill here. We're gonna chill at the border. We're gonna do a bit of the yoo-hoo, and we're gonna hang out. We're just going to hang out. Now, the alternative option here is run up in Hamburg and then sweep upwards. I don't know if that's an actual option, but we're going to call Munster into arms. Can we call him to arms? 1683, August 26th to 12th. Okay, fuck's sake. Because it will make a difference when they do pull up. Yeah, I just sent him to die. Bang. Call to arms. Hello. I've just sent the king to die. I basically just executed the king. And a grand captain has died. Advisor. Who's that? Advisor. We just lost our boost. Fuck. Interest 0.1. Morale of armies, land force limit, discipline, national manpower. What do you think? Should we get fort defense so they can't take anything from us? And when we do take it, I think when we do take Sealand, so it would be very difficult for them to take Sealand themselves. I think that'll make a massive difference. Morale. So at least we don't get slapped up as hard. Because I think I just sent the king to die. Is the king dead yet? No. Okay, it's fine. Stack wipe. Okay, the king has gone home. Probably limped home. Collected some embezzlement funds on the way out. Land leader shock +1 as well. That's why I wanted him in those battles, but it was stupid. It was silly. Maybe you should die. I mean, we got. Yeah, I mean, I need to fill out some idea groups. Just saying. Wait, is it? Did they get full stack wiped? Let me check. Yeah, they got full stack wiped. Lol. Jesus Christ! I forgot the revolts. Like a goose. But hey, 50 military power, baby. Yeah. Well, this is abject failure, but it's good to know how it would work out Hamburg is set to be with Aachen. Aachen also paying war reparations for being stupid enough to follow me into a war. The Commonwealth will have to just ride this one out. The Commonwealth will probably beat them all up if it's not like 5-1-1 we're talking. Yeah. While we're here, let's summon a diet. You know, let's just focus on Stockholm, right? Stockholm Universalis, right? We're gonna summon a diet. We're gonna vibe in the city, okay? Okay. Fucking papal influence. Fuck the Pope. Bless me. Crush the rebels. Oh, that's easy. Yeah. We should do that. Do we have any stacks left? Do we just lose all our stacks? Okay, I think we lost all our entire army, didn't we? So I can't even cross the rebels. I got to summon some. Yeah, 0. Okay, cool. Yeah, this has been an abject failure. And that's okay. That's okay. This is what save scumming is for. You know, you got to get a feel out. But this is not save scumming actually. This was purely research. So I know amphibious assaults work, and they kind of can't beat me when it comes to that division. But in terms of actual man on man, you know, gun on gun, you're done. Resistance fallen man type vibe. Shout out, what was that guy who did all the console war videos for I can't remember his fucking name. I can't do anything, so we're gonna reset back. This was a simulation. Good work, boys. Good military simulation. Good work, boys. No one died for real. And we actually planned this properly. Yes.